you are currently being perceived as someone who is starting to be their most unapologetic, authentic self. I'm seeing something about you maybe using different words than you've ever used before, or there's like a homecoming back to either your inner teenager or your inner child. There's like some type of homecoming back to different like ways of expression, like possibly even just specific words or different ways of being, speaking, acting that your inner teen that you did as a teenager or that you did as a child. That's like resurfacing, and it's like there's an integration between who you are right now, who you are as a grown person, with the energy of like your inner child and your inner teenager at the same time coming together. It's like this version of yourself and this version of yourself, and now you're not the same as you were as a teenager, you're not the same as you were as a child. You are your adult self, but there's something about like that coming back. And you're currently being perceived as having integrated those parts of yourself. And it's such a lovely thing to witness. It's such a lovely thing for people to witness outside of yourself, because it's like, I'm even seeing you like texting different people that you wouldn't normally text because you have a new level of confidence, or like doing things you wouldn't normally do because you have a new level of confidence. Because actually, you know what I'm seeing right now? I saw this thing on Instagram the other day, and man, what was it? I care so much that I transcended caring or something. I don't even know how to explain it. It was like, I care so much about things that I transcended not caring that I care so much. Because you know how like we kind of have that thing in ourselves where we're like, oh, I don't want to care, like I need to be nonchalant, I need to you know, so maybe that's kind of how you guys were as a teenager, that's how you were as a child or something, but you actually really did care deep down. And so now the truth of allowing yourself to care and allowing yourself to also be like your adult self, it's like all the parts of yourself coming together. There's such a true, genuine authenticity that is shining out of your being, and people are perceiving that as a really cool, like people are seeing that you're coming back to yourself in a way. You know, it's like maybe even you lost yourself for some time, and this is an inspirational energy, you guys. This is not like negative in any way. This is people looking at you and being like, this is people that love you even if they're not in your life. These are people that maybe are distant, like old friends, family members, things like that, that are looking at you and being like, she found herself again. Like she found herself. Like I'm gonna cry because it's extremely inspirational for these people that I'm talking about right now. Because people are like, you literally found yourself. I feel like people know that you went through experiences that were very heartbreaking. I feel like for a lot of you guys, maybe you had like you were like taken advantage of in some way, which I don't really want to like make that the focus of this reading, but I do feel like for a lot of you guys, like you were taken advantage of in some way, and it made you lose your spark. And maybe people around you didn't even know what happened. Like maybe you didn't tell a lot of people about this, or like your friends didn't know, or you feel like you couldn't like confide in people, and so you kind of like, I'm seeing someone just like take it all on, like all the burdens, but then it was like you've learned something. You learned some type of knowledge that transformed you slowly, like in a grounded way, like bit by bit, and now you are just a completely different person than you ever were. And I don't know if maybe you guys revealed something to someone recently that was like spread about your life, like a dark thing that happened to you. I don't know why this is like so specific, this message is coming through, but there's something about like people recognize now that you weren't just your darkness. You didn't just change, you didn't just lose your spark for nothing, like maybe as a teenager, as a child, or whatever, 444, or even as like young adult or an older adult, whatever. It's like you didn't just lose this spark for nothing, like something had happened, and now you've healed from it. You've done 4, 5, 6, you've done a lot of healing from it. And you've come back to that place in yourself. Like, you've come back. Ooh. And that is how people are perceiving you guys right now. And it's such a beautiful thing, because these are people that love you, and people that are like they did it. Like, she, they did it. And I want to be like them. Yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I love you all so much. My beautiful, beautiful souls. Thank you for watching.